Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Activating intellij IDEA EAP for free, a comprehensive guide. The intellij IDEA Early Access Program, EAP, offers a fantastic way to try out the latest features, bug fixes, and improvements before they're officially released. Best of all, it's free to use during the EAP period. This guide will provide a detailed walkthrough on how to activate intellij IDEA EAP, along with important considerations and troubleshooting tips. Important considerations **** EAP is for testing and feedback ***. Remember that EAP builds are pre-release software. They might contain bugs, performance issues, or even data corruption problems. Do not use EAP versions for critical production work. The primary goal of the EAP is to gather feedback from users to improve the final release. Separate installation It's strongly recommended to install EAP versions alongside your stable release of intellij IDEA. This prevents potential conflicts and ensures your production environment remains unaffected. License validity EAP licenses are time-limited. They will expire after a specific date. You will need to download and activate a new EAP build when your current license expires. intellij IDEA will usually notify you when your EAP license is nearing expiration. Automatic activation, JetBrains account. The easiest and recommended method involves using your JetBrains account. This is often seamless and doesn't require manual configuration. We'll cover this in detail. License server, rarely needed in the past. License server activation was occasionally necessary in specific EAP scenarios. This method is less common now, but the documentation will be covered. Methods for activating intellij IDEA EAP ***. We'll cover the following methods, starting with the easiest and most common. 1. JetBrains account activation, recommended. 2. JetBrains space organization account, if applicable to your organization. 3. Evaluation license, if no other options are available for EAP. 1. JetBrains account activation, recommended. This is the easiest and most straightforward method for activating your EAP build. It's the recommended approach by JetBrains. You'll need a JetBrains account. It's free to create one. Steps ***. 1. Download and install the EAP build ***. Go to the official JetBrains website, https://www.jetbrains.com/idea/next version, and download the latest intellij IDEA EAP build. Choose the appropriate version for your operating system, Windows, Mac OS, Linux. To install the EAP build ***, install the EAP version in a separate directory from your stable intellij IDEA installation. This is crucial to avoid conflicts. For example, **stable **c \program files \jetbrains \intellij IDEA 2023.2 EAP **c \program files \jetbrains \intellij IDEA 2023.3 EAP. On Mac OS, you'll typically have separate application bundles, example intellij IDEA 2023.2.app and intellij IDEA 2023.3 EAP.app. 3. Launch the EAP build ***. Open the intellij IDEA EAP version you just installed. 4. Activation window ***. Upon launching, you'll be presented with the activation window. Select JetBrains account as your activation method. JetBrains account activation, https://resources.jetbrains.com/storage/products/intellij-idea/docs/2023.2/activation-window-login.png. Image source, JetBrains intellij IDEA documentation. This image is representative, the exact appearance may vary slightly depending on the version. Asterisk 5 Login asterisk click the login button. This will open your web browser and redirect you to the JetBrains website login page. 6 JetBrains account login asterisk enter your JetBrains account credentials, email address and password, and log in. 7 Authorization request asterisk JetBrains will ask you to authorize intellij IDEA to access your account. Click Authorize. 8 Return to intellij IDEA asterisk your browser will redirect you back to intellij IDEA. The activation window should now indicate that your license has been successfully activated. 9 Start using intellij IDEA EAP asterisk you're now ready to use the intellij IDEA EAP build. You should see the license details in the About intellij IDEA window, Help-About. Example scenario, illustrative. Let's say your JetBrains account email is test@example.com and you've installed the latest intellij IDEA 2023.3 EAP. The process would look like this. 1. Download IDEA IU 2023.3 EAP.exe, or the appropriate file for your OS. 2. Install to C /program files /JetBrains /intellij IDEA 2023.3 EAP. 3. Launch intellij IDEA 2023.3 EAP. 4. Select JetBrains account. 5. Click Login. 6. Browser opens, prompts for test@example.com credentials. 7. Enter password. 8. Authorize intellij IDEA. 9. intellij IDEA shows license activated. 10. Start coding. 2. JetBrains Space Organization account, if applicable. If your organization uses JetBrains Space, you might be able to activate the EAP through your Space account. This usually requires your organization administrator to configure the necessary permissions. Steps asterisk 1. Launch intellij IDEA EAP asterisk as before, launch the EAP version. 2. Activation window asterisk in the activation window, look for an option related to JetBrains Space. This might be presented as a separate button or as part of the JetBrains account login flow. 3. Space login asterisk if you select the Space option, you'll typically be prompted to log in using your Space credentials, usually your organization email and password. 4. Authorization asterisk similar to the JetBrains account, you'll likely need to authorize intellij IDEA to access your Space account. 5. Activation complete asterisk if successful, your EAP license will be activated via your Space account. Note asterisk the exact steps for JetBrains Space activation may vary depending on your organization's configuration. Contact your system administrator or IT support if you encounter issues. If you don't use JetBrains Space, you can skip this section. 3. Evaluation license, least preferred method for EAP. While technically you could start an evaluation period for the EAP, this is not the intended way to use the EAP builds. The EAP should be free as long as you have a JetBrains account. Using an evaluation license for EAP defeats the purpose and you'll still have to contend with the evaluation limitations. I am only including this for completeness. Steps asterisk 1. Launch intellij IDEA EAP asterisk launch the EAP version. 2. Activation window asterisk in the activation window, select Evaluate for free. 3. Start evaluation asterisk click the Start Evaluation button. This will typically give you a 30-day trial period. Important considerations for evaluation license asterisk. Asterisk limited time asterisk the evaluation period is time limited, usually 30 days. Asterisk not the intended use asterisk as mentioned before, this is not the primary method for EAP activation. It's better to use your JetBrains account. Asterisk use as a last resort. Asterisk only consider this if, for some reason, the JetBrains account activation fails and you absolutely need to try the EAP immediately. Troubleshooting. Asterisk. Asterisk no valid license found. Asterisk. Asterisk check internet connection. Asterisk ensure you have a stable internet connection. IntelliJ IDEA needs to communicate with JetBrains servers to activate the license. Asterisk firewall issues. Asterisk your firewall might be blocking IntelliJ IDEA's access to the internet. Temporarily disable your firewall or configure it to allow IntelliJ IDEA to connect to account.jetbrains.com and star.jetbrains.com. Asterisk VPN issues. Asterisk VPNs can sometimes interfere with license activation. Try disabling your VPN temporarily. Asterisk JetBrains account problems. Asterisk verify that your JetBrains account is active and not locked. You can log into your account on the JetBrains website to confirm. Asterisk expired EAP license. Asterisk the EAP license may have expired. Download and install the latest EAP build. Newer builds will have a new activation window. Asterisk IntelliJ IDEA bug. Asterisk rarely, there might be a bug in IntelliJ IDEA itself. Try restarting IntelliJ IDEA or your computer. Asterisk invalid system clock. Asterisk in rare cases, an incorrect system clock can prevent license validation. Ensure your system time and date are accurate. Asterisk failed to connect to JetBrains account. Asterisk. Asterisk check your credentials. Asterisk ensure you're using the correct email address and password for your JetBrains account. Reset your password on the JetBrains website if necessary. Asterisk browser issues. Asterisk your default web browser might be causing problems with the login process. Try changing your default browser or clearing your browser's cache and cookies. Also, make sure JavaScript is enabled in your browser. Asterisk proxy settings. Asterisk if you're using a proxy server, configure IntelliJ IDEA to use the proxy settings. You can find the proxy settings under settings/preferences-appearance and behavior-system settings-http proxy. Asterisk EAP license expired. Asterisk. Asterisk download new build. Asterisk the most likely cause is that the EAP license is expired. You'll need to download the latest EAP build from the JetBrains website and reinstall it. Newer EAP builds have updated licenses. Asterisk stuck in an activation loop. Asterisk. Asterisk invalidate caches/restart. Asterisk sometimes, cached license information can cause issues. Try invalidating caches and restarting IntelliJ IDEA. Go to File-Invalidate Caches/Restart. And select Invalidate and Restart. Asterisk contact JetBrains support. Asterisk if you've tried all the troubleshooting steps and are still unable to activate the EAP license, contact JetBrains support, https://support.jetbrains.com. Provide them with detailed information about the issue, including screenshots and any error messages you're seeing. License server activation, rarely needed and not recommended unless specifically instructed. In rare cases, JetBrains might instruct you to use a license server for EAP activation. This usually involves a specific license server URL provided by JetBrains. Steps, if necessary. 1. Launch IntelliJ IDEA EAP *, launch the EAP version. 2. Activation window *, in the activation window, select license server. 3. Enter license server address *, enter the license server URL provided by JetBrains. For example, http://licenseserver.example.com 8080, this is just an example, use the address provided by JetBrains. 4. Activate *, click the Activate button. Important notes about license server activation *. JetBrains provided URL * only use this method if you have been specifically instructed to do so by JetBrains and have been provided with a valid license server URL. Security * be cautious about using license servers from unknown sources. Only use official JetBrains provided servers. Consult documentation * if you are instructed to use a licensed server, JetBrains will usually provide detailed instructions on how to configure and use it. Code example, illustrative, not directly related to activation. While there's no specific code example directly involved in activating the intellij IDEA EAP, you can demonstrate the usage of new features in your code after activating the EAP. For example, if a new Java language feature is available in the EAP, you can try it out. Explanation ***. This example shows a hypothetical f-string formatting feature that might be introduced in a future Java version. This code will not work in standard Java without the EAP that supports it. The purpose is to illustrate how you can experiment with new language features or APIs available in the EAP version after you've successfully activated it. Remember to check the release notes of the EAP build to see what new features are available and how to use them. Conclusion Activating the intellij IDEA EAP is generally a straightforward process, especially when using the JetBrains account method. By following these instructions and troubleshooting tips, you should be able to successfully activate your EAP build and start exploring the latest features and improvements. Remember to use EAP versions for testing and feedback purposes and to report any issues you encounter to JetBrains. Enjoy exploring the bleeding edge of intellij IDEA.